Greetings and welcome to our 2021 Veterans Day special. Today is the day that we remember those who have served in the line of duty, those who have put their lives on the line for their country. No questions asked. So the idea behind Veterans Day is that it marks the end of World War I. So on the 11th day of the 11th month and the 11th hour, the armistice was signed during World War I. But today, even still today, is the day that we remember those who have served. So today we're going to eat like they eat, and we are going to eat MREs. So if you're wondering where you get something like this, go to like an army supply store or surplus store. You can usually get these relatively inexpensive. So we got two. One is a complete meal. This was $10, and then the other one is just like a main dish, and that was $4.50. They're relatively inexpensive. Now, here's the thing. You're saying, like, why would I go out and get these anyways? Well, let's say you live in the Gulf Coast, where it's prone to hurricanes and floods. Let's say you live in Tornado Alley. Let's say you live on the West Coast, where the San Andreas Fault exists, or even the Cascade subduction, right? So it's always good to have a plan and have something on hand like this, and then you can live like they live in the armed forces. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this one second, and we'll start with this one. So always have bottled water. I'm sure in the Army, they make things easy and they give you instant water. So you just add water to it. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to use my nerd knife. Oh, who's laughing now? All right, let's see what we got here. We have shredded beef in barbecue sauce, lemon poppy seed pound cake, cinnamon sugar cookie 2-pack. That's a sugar packet. Mixed fruit jelly. I guess it's for the crackers. Sanka instant coffee. So everything you could possibly want for a balanced meal. So let's do this. I'm going to open this up first just so that we can get an idea of how this works. Now, what a MRE is supposed to do, especially for troops, is it is supposed to give you the maximum amount of calories. So this thing is probably really high in calories, and I'm not going to count how many calories are in it. But they want you to be able to, like, if you don't get a meal, they want you to be able to have enough calories in you. It's also constipating. So the last thing they want is for you to have, the Hershey squirts while you're out there in the field. So how does this work? Let's see. Insert unopened meal pouch in heater bag, open bag at top, insert meal in the pouch, add water to sleeve, do not overfill, fold sleeve over meal. After 12 minutes, the meal is ready to eat. Tear pouch where indicated, remove meal pouch, heater bag. Activated heater produces heat and steam, use with caution, do not use in your open flame, use in a well-ventilated area. Well, I think this is a well-ventilated area. Once activated, do not reseal heater bag. If heater bag is damaged, do not use. The heater and its byproducts are not intended for human consumption. Do not drink the water. Refrigerate food if unopened and not eaten. Refrigerate food. That ought to be easy. All right, so let's get started. We're going to do our main course, which is shredded beef and barbecue sauce. Tear the top off. Obviously, we're not going to heat up the lemon poppy seed pound cake or the cinnamon sugar cookie. Now, supposedly, these meals, these MREs, have a shelf life of about 3 to 5 years. I'm guessing, I've heard stories of people who have eaten them even much later than that and having them still be edible. So we're going to slide that in. The pouch, the heater on the bottom. We're going to fill it with water to the line. Now it's too bad you can't use this hot water for the coffee. But we're just going to have to imagine that coffee. Wow, up to the line, that takes a whole bottle of water. So we're going to fold that over. Let's fold it over a couple of times. And now we wait till that gets hot. Let's feel it. Yes, it is. It is getting hot. I'm thinking that's going to be about 12 minutes. So let's go ahead, take this out. I think they want you to tear the bag out, but I'm going to save it again because I want to do the other meal. Now, hopefully that's heated up. Let's go ahead and drop this one in. That thing lets go of a lot of bubbles. Let's put that over here. Let that sit while we open this up. So, we're going to try shredded beef in barbecue sauce. Now, what would be nice if you could make a sandwich out of this. However, they don't give you any kind of bread or anything like a bread. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they come with tortillas. And it's really amazing when you open these things up and you find how fresh the tortillas are after like X number of years. Let's go ahead and open this up. I have my, my spoon on my nerd knife, but we're going to go ahead and use the plastic spoon they gave us. And remember, dispose of this properly. And let's see what this is all about. All right, here we go. Shredded beef in barbecue sauce. Seems like there's more sauce than beef. There we go. It's not bad. Except the barbecue sauce tastes more like spaghetti sauce. Now, if you're in the middle of a war zone and you have a moment to open one of these things up, heat one of these packets up and eat this, I'm sure it's going to be more delicious than anything you've had in your life. Now, it's very tangy. It's not hot and spicy. Maybe that would be problematic on the battlefield, but you know, the beef is tender. Tastes like it was just made. It's not bad. Not bad at all. For emergency food supply, I'm going to say that's going to be pretty good. Now let's come back and revisit this guy. Hopefully there was enough heat to heat this up. We didn't use it all up. I'm really interested in this one. Italian sausage with peppers and onions and marinara sauce. So it looks like they want you to tear it long ways. I suppose it makes it easier. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier to get in there. That's like a really strange orange color. Wow. All right, let's give this a shot. Italian sausage with peppers and onions and marinara sauce. The sausage, it's kind of cooked down. So there's no chewiness to it at all. It just kind of like, you wouldn't even need teeth to open that, to eat that. So the peppers and onions that got kind of lost in there, it kind of flavors the sauce. Really all you're tasting is the sauce and the sausage. But still, it's actually still pretty good. It would be a very appreciated meal out there in the middle of nowhere. Let's check this out. Lemon poppy seed pound cake. Imagine that lasts pretty long. It feels really dry. They put one of those packets in it. It actually looks like a muffin top. I mean, it literally looks like they chopped the top off a muffin. It's still fresh. I don't know how old this is. Let's see, is there a date on it? Of when it was made, when it was sealed? From Sterling Foods, San Antonio, Texas. We thank you for your service. I don't see any date on it. But this tastes fresh. I mean, it tastes like it was made, I mean, not like right out of the oven. Still relatively fresh. Let's check out the cookie. Well, one of those broke. It's a cookie. Wheat flour, nice and reduced iron, sugar, palm oil, and or soybean oil, dextrose, whey, cinnamon, salt, leavenings. It's a cookie. It's as good as a cookie as you would want. So again, we have fruit jelly. I suppose you could put it on the cookie or you could put it on the muffin if you want to. The cake. Crackers, sugar, coffee. There's a whole day's meal right there. Maybe even last you a couple of days if you don't get to eat again and everything. So, again, let's show some appreciation for the people who have to eat this on a regular basis and who are laying their lives down for us, for the country. Thank you for your service. Remember to thank a vet today for their service. And be careful out there because it's crazy. So please take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.